Hey everybody, this is Brandon from Sparksmith, and we're going to talk a little bit about Lightbars today. We've got quite a few different options in stock. Everything from just your generic Amazon $20 specials all the way up to $550 bar from XK Glow. We're just going to try each one out and see how well it lights up our wall over there. Take some measurements of it and kind of compare the brightness of each one and see what happens. All right, first we're going to look at a small 10-inch bar that we got off Amazon. It cost around $25, and it's just a typical dual row light bar. I'll light this up real quick and check out the pattern on it. So you can see it's got a pretty good spot beam on this, and for a 10-inch $25 light, that's not bad. Next, a similar, sort of like 12-inch light bar. A little bit different look to the optics of it, but we'll power this one up. It's about the same price point, $25, $30. And let's power it up and see what it looks like. One thing to note on this one before I turn it on, it actually has a sort of daytime running light feature to it. It's like a low-powered LED chip that doesn't really have any output to it, but it is just something you could use as like a daytime running lamp. But if you turn it on full power, you get, like I said, a little bit different optics here. So you get some more spread with a kind of a flood off to the sides. Then you get that really intense hot spot right in the middle. Again, for the price point, it's not a bad little bar. Next up, we're going to look at the XK Glow 72 watt light bar. These are rated for around 6,000 lumens. They are normally $120 a piece. Right now we have them on sale for around $75 with free shipping. These things have much better optics built in around each LED chip than just your standard conical reflector, so they're going to make much more efficient use of the light coming out of the LEDs. And this is another one of those that it's going to go up a rank in terms of brightness. You're going to see much better optics from it. This one is very much a floodlight, but you can see that from something not much bigger than the first two, you're getting a heck of a lot more light. So like I said, you've got a little bit of a hot spot in the middle, but generally a very nice floodlight. These things work great for like an area work light. You could use them as a reverse light. Use it on ATVs, quads, tractors. Any kind of agricultural equipment would really benefit from something like this that's small, doesn't draw a ton of power, but you get a lot of light out of it. Up next is a 30-inch bar that we got from our friends at Super Bright LEDs. We've got a couple of these in stock, ready to clear them out. They normally go for $120 a piece, and we've got these on sale on the website as well. They're rated for 11,000 lumens and 90 watts. So we'll light one up here and just see. Again, it's kind of that standard dual row type of light bar. We've all seen it. But if you just need something for your tractor or your quad or whatever, you see this one has a much more focused, it is a floodlight, but it's a more, I don't know if focus is the right word, it has a specific pattern to it and it doesn't kind of fade off at the edges like the previous one did. It's got a much brighter hot spot, but then it's 3 times the size. So if you've got room to put this guy and you need this kind of light, it's a really great option, especially at this price point. Next is one of my favorites, the Diode Dynamics Stage Series light bar. This one has 5 segments. These bars are available in 6-inch increments from 6-inch up to 52. And they pack a lot of punch from not a lot of space. This 30-inch bar I would put up against much bigger light bars because of the total internal reflective optics that they used with it. It's rated for 7,000 lumens at 130 watts, but I think what you're going to find is the last one we looked at, the generic, was rated for 11,000 lumens. I think what you'll find is this one has a much better output using less power and less light. And it's in a smaller form factor, so you can fit it more easily in more places. So here it is all lit up. Like I said, much brighter hotspot. You've got a nice controlled wide kind of fog light pattern along with the concentrated hotspot that'll give you further range. One great thing about these diodynamics bars is you can change out the lenses for them and change the pattern to where it's all spotlight, all floodlight, or some combination thereof. You can even buy amber colored lenses so you can really tailor these things to exactly what you need. Like I said, the form factor for these guys is great for all kinds of applications, especially where space is limited. And these diodynamics bars retail for $320. Last but not least, we have this enormous 50-inch bar from XK Glow, and these originally retailed for around $550. I've got this one on sale for $350. It is rated for 26,000 lumens and 250 watts, and it definitely packs a punch. Obviously, it's a behemoth of a light bar. It's nice and heavy and sturdy. We'll light it up real quick and see what the output looks like from this guy. So as you can see, it's a significant amount of light coming out of this thing. You get a nice wide flood out of it with a really good hot spot right in the middle. So this thing is going to throw light way down the road or way down the trail. It's also going to light up the immediate area around you really well, so you can just see pretty much everything. Obviously, you got to have plenty of room to mount this guy. So if you wanted it on a rooftop or on the back of your truck or something like that as a really good work light, has a lot of uses as long as you have the room to put it. And if this one's $200 off the retail price, you can't beat it. Okay, with all that said and done, I think personally my favorite would be this 72 watt bar from XK Glow, especially at this closeout price of 75 bucks each. These things offer a lot of light in not a huge size. So, if you just need something to light up an area, if you need better reverse lights, or maybe something to go down low on the vehicle to help you with your high beams, you've got the room for it. The diodynamics bar is an excellent choice, especially if you're going to use it on your vehicle on the road. It's an excellent choice because you can tailor these lenses to exactly what you are looking for. So whether you want one that's a little bit shorter and you just want a really wide kind of fog light output, or if you want one that's going to have a super intense hot spot that'll throw light way down the road, this bar will do that for you. And then of course, the 50-inch is just a ton of light. I mean, at $350, this thing offers a massive amount of light. Obviously, it's a massive form factor to go along with it, but this is an extremely sturdy and well-made light bar that if you've got the room, you can't pass this up if this is the kind of thing you're looking for.